Hello, good afternoon. I'm Darth Naida. Welcome to my daily blog. I'm streaming from Brisbane, Queensland, Australia. Stream Elements is doing its moderation thing, this funny little app that I found. It's 3:52 p.m. in Brisbane and it's a funny overcast sort of rainy day here, but it's been very humid. This morning it was really humid. Not liking that. So I hope everyone is doing well. This is Saturday in Brisbane, so we're into our weekend. Yay for weekends. And oh, hello Gina, little working girl. How you going, sweetheart? You having a good weekend? Did you work today? Seems like that's the question I always ask you now, isn't it? I hope you're well. This is the second Saturday for 2022. And here's a fun fact, and if I remember, hopefully I'll say it right through the stream so when other people join they'll hear it. But the 22nd of the 2nd, 2022, which is 22 to 22, will be on a Tuesday. Oh wow, that's a big week for you. Okay. You must finish soon though, because it's Saturday. The shops close a little bit earlier on Saturday, don't they? Or well, I know the food shops don't, but. Oh, Patricia, welcome. Hello. How are you? Yes, good morning to you. It's afternoon here in Brisbane. And I'd like to thank you, Patricia, for sending me a message just to make sure that I was okay yesterday. Hello, Brizzy Gamer Bros. Hello. Tricia, thank you for sending that message. That was lovely to reach out like that. I really appreciate it. I just remembered I didn't bring my phone over, but that's okay because I've got Messenger open. Hi YMW. Oh look, everybody's here. My day's going well, Gina. Another quiet day. I wasn't well yesterday, and it's funny. My youngest son had his second COVID injection. He's had no side effects, and I went crashing down yesterday. I didn't feel well, but didn't feel like it's not COVID, just really tired and just unwell. So, and today, yep, bouncing back, but still just having a quiet day. Oh, for God's sake, I do not. You've got to be careful saying that, Brizzy Gamer Bros. I actually don't have COVID. Oh. But it does bring the point that, you know, the vaccines aren't working. I am double vaxxed. I won't be getting the booster, ever. More people are dying from the booster than from COVID. Please check that as a fact. I don't care. Anyway, this is not about COVID. This is about Saturday. The 8th. I had to think of what the date was then. Sorry. It's the 8th of January already. Now, 3 of my children are born in January. My first 3 born in January. So my daughter's birthday's on the 12th, so that's next week. And then my eldest son and my middle son. My eldest son's born on the 25th of January, and my middle son's born on the 26th, which is Australia Day. So this is a big month for birthdays for me, because then my youngest son is born in April. Oh, I'm going to delete that. Can someone delete that? She's got COVID, please, because this is sticking in my brain. It's all I can see now. He's not adopted. I will ban you. I will do it. I will time you out. Here's your pain. So anyway. Why? I know you are the only one that born. April's a lovely month. April's a lovely month. That was Nana, who's my mother, was born in April. She's passed away. It'll be 7 years this year. 7 years. No, March is the best. I'm born in March. Today, I'm really trying to get my channel a bit more organised, because I tend to be, what's the word? Not disorganised, but yes, disorganised, which is the complete opposite to how I was in my working life. But I need to get organised now because I'm going back to college, and I don't know why you got a picture of Santa there, but anyway, Santa's lovely. Going back to college, need to get my head organised. As much as I want to get my head organised, enough to study and learn. I am so far removed from the person I was a couple of years ago, when I was very corporate, caught up in that world, sort of didn't know how to get out of it really. Loved my jobs. I've always loved my jobs, but then I get to a point where it's something will happen. I don't believe in job hopping. I've always been a long-term stayer in every job I've had, but then I usually, because I put everything into it, would suffer from burnout. I'm not proud of it. Well, this isn't a great fun fact about me, but I did get PTSD from the job, my second last job, working with children with disability and mental health. Worked very, very hard, was the general manager, had the phone on weekends and nights, didn't get much. Oh, good question. Degree. It's 27 degrees at the moment. It's a bit cooler today, but it's very humid. So it makes it feel hotter because it's so sticky. How many degrees is it in Poland this morning? Ooh, is it cold? -5. Did you mean to type that? -5? Wow. Wow. I hope if you're going out today, you rug up and wear all your snow gear, wear all your warm clothes. -5, that's amazing. And we're 27. And 27 is not even hot for us. 27 is like, oh, that's really nice. But the humidity, yuck. I've got another card deck today. Slow down. Oh, but before I talk about this deck, went to a garage sale this morning. Patricia, what that means is when people sell all their stuff that they no longer want, they sell it in their garages at home, they sell it at home. And I saw a picture on Facebook, they were advertising, and I saw this crystal book, and I thought, oh, I want that. Because the garage sale was a couple of suburbs away. I thought, I'm going there. So we went there, met some lovely people, and I got the crystal book and this bucket of stones from Mount Warning, which is a mountain, but it's not really a mountain to the rest of the world. It's what we call a mountain. It's a very high hill, Mount Warning, for $5. $5. What a bargain. Wow, thank you. Yes, please. So I'm very happy with that. And I bought my beautiful girls some funny reading books. So that was good. And then I just rested, and I've been reading and I've been studying and doing lots of things for my brain and mind today. It's been a mindful day, put it that way. But I wanted to read mine or somebody's, just the 3-card read of the Oracle Tarot, because I haven't picked this deck up for quite a long time. It is based on the traditional tarot. They have changed, like the Death card isn't in it. It's changed to the Y card. and the very simple and easy to read. But I just thought, oh yeah, I wouldn't mind doing a read using these cards. Now, if anyone wants to put the hand up just for past, present, future, nothing in particular. It is, Patricia, it's a good way to make money too. If you have things like clothes you no longer need, or books, or just anything, you sell anything. I'm trying to think of words to help you understand too, because I am very aware that you're very new to English. Now, I do have to pop over that way and get... Oh, YMW, would you? I would love to. I just have to get the little... Well, it tells me it's a little booklet that goes with these, because I'm not very familiar with these cards. Wands. Recharge your hopes. Okay. You know, the thing with me is that I have a few decks, and I do love the Wisdom Oracle, and I really know them quite well-ish. These ones I don't know very well, but it's, to me, it's just a little bit of fun, and it just gives me a different perspective. So, can everyone, firstly, YMW, is the background music too loud, please? Just giving them a really good shuffle. And then I'm going to dip over and get the booklet. Because with these two, because they're based on the traditional tarot, like the minor arcana, which is like your aces, spades and all that, but it's actually cups, wands, swords and pentacles. Drop it a little. Thank you. There we go. Back to Twitch. Okay. Thank you. It's hard for me to know because I can adjust the volume. I think I said. I can adjust the volume in my headset, but it doesn't really tell me what's happening with you lovely people. All right. Okay, so I'm about to go and get the little booklet. Please, sorry, bear with me. Getting my hair out of the way. Oh yeah, someone else has been wearing my ears. The headset's a little bit... Oh, crooked ears. Here we go. Okay, YMW, let's do it. Wow. Okie dokie. Some shuffling. I should do it. I'm going to find a way that I can adjust the camera when I'm doing a card read so it comes down on the table. I've been watching YouTube, and that's what all the professionals do. So maybe I need to be a bit more professional. You don't really need to see my face, I suppose, when I'm reading cards. You'd rather see the cards, wouldn't you? Oh, now I've got a hair. Okay. Okay, nothing in particular with these ones. These are traditional tarot with the past, present and future, a little bit different. You don't have to think, just breathe, be calm. If you're feeling anxious, make sure you get into a calm space. And we'll see what the oracle, what the tarot has to tell you. Tell me when you want to stop, YMW, and then I have to cut the deck 3 times. I hope you're watching, because this would be very sad. Maybe I should say stop. Okay, stop. Okay, now I'm left-handed, so I cut the cards into 3 piles with my right hand. And put it back together. together. Okay, so past. So this is just the universe telling you something you might need to know. Past. Okay, can't read that. Caring for yourself. This is setting the scene of what you need to know. So caring for yourself. So that's interesting. That's interesting. Yes, I can see that. And your present situation is, the Empress. That's interesting. The Empress. And your possible future from this is healing, second chance. It's two of Swords. Oh no, it's not. The Swords, it's a 10 of Swords. Okay. See, tarot has so many more different meanings too. Okay, so you've got 2 swords. So your past 2 is swords. It's 8 of Swords. Empress is a major arcana. This is a major life event. So all the major arcanas, the Emperor, the Empress, the Tower, the Fool, all those ones are called major arcanas. They're major life events. And then you've got the 10 of Swords. Now, with the swords, the energy that goes with the swords, like each minor arcana has an energy around it, like a star sign. It relates to a star sign. Let me find the information. I'm going to write that down. Like I said, I don't usually deal with tarots. No, sorry, I don't. And, of course, oh, here it is. Other glasses. So swords is air, Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini energy around you. Well, I find this really interesting, but confusing. It's not confusing, but there's so much with the tarot. Okay. So the swords, is the air element for swords. So Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Well, okay. Okay, 8 of Swords. Oh, went straight to it. Ooh, okay. So, obviously I'm going to have to read. I think caring for yourself, I could tell you the feelings I get from this card, and I really do feel too that that you do sort of need to look after yourself and not worry or be concerned about everyone else around you. Take better care of your health. Now's the time to fulfill all those promises you've made to your body and mind over the years. And that's exactly what you've been doing, isn't it? So I do know YMW, and he does a lot of sport and he does a lot of fitness. So this is interesting. So this is the foundation of where you've come from. Meditate, take up gentle exercise, eat well, nourish your body, and respect your spirit. Let go of any petty matters you've been fretting about. Instead, gaze into a candle's flame, write down one thing you love about all of your friends and love about yourself. This crisis will pass, but the message from the universe is to pay attention to your body and love it well. The health crisis may also bring up some issues from the past. Now's the time to sort these out with some real, solid, caring assistance. Sorry, I'm looking right down, aren't I? Sorry about that. The mind's troubles can manifest as bodies. I know you know we're firm believers in that. So please use this experience to try and learn to love yourself. Excuse me. Okay. I'm going to use my wisdom of the Oracle to get better clarity on that card. Okay, so your present is the Empress, and this is a major arcana. Empress energy. So it's about fertility and sensuality. Oh my goodness me. I don't want to read that to you, my son. We've got to find it first. Here we go, the Empress. Okay, excellent. The Empress represents the future, fullness of possibilities. So new things are possible, new beginnings. Fertile, lush and delightful, your future will be closer to nature. Despite this being such an enjoyable time, you will find that you may need to seek solitude from time to period. Self-fulfillment is fast approaching. Self-fulfillment. See, I'm having difficulty reading these cards. Okay. Future, 10 of Swords. And it says healing, second chance. So, something in the present. Something with the Empress. The Empress represents the future fullness of possibilities. Okay, back to the Swords. Straight to Swords. 10 of Swords. This is a time to withdraw from action and to avoid any disputes. You may actually be very upset about an important issue in your life, probably concerning your health and work. I know what it's about. I think you do too. Okay, so I'm going to read that again. Now we've got a better idea of what this is saying. I'm going to read this again. This is a time to withdraw from action and to avoid any disputes. You may actually be very upset about an important issue in your life, probably concerning your health and work. So it is very likely that stress is playing a major part in this situation. Whatever it is exactly that has happened, you must rest and recover and then revise your lifestyle. You cannot go back to working too hard, repressing emotions, and taking the burden left by others. See, the past too is like take better care of yourself and stop worrying about what's happening around you and what other people are doing. And then it's coming back up in your future too. Your first allegiance is to yourself and to your continuing good health once you recover. This situation may look very bleak right now, but when you think about it, you're being given the opportunity to change your life for the better. Don't be deceived in compromising your health any longer. This is a wake-up call from the universe. Wow, you've got two cards here dealing with health. So what I'm going to do, is I want to get my favourites. And I want to get clarity on this reading. For you, YMW. Okay, please, what's the caring for yourself? 8 of Swords. What's the 8 of Swords, please? What's the 8 of Swords? Time to go. Oh, that's interesting. YMW. That's about closing doors. It's time to move on. This is okay. That sort of relates to the caring for yourself. So there's doors you need to close. There's things that you need to finish up with. So that's interesting. Okay. So for YMW, what's the Empress? Why did the Empress come out? What's the Empress about, please? Empress. Oh, soulmates with the Empress. That is, wow, okay. So with the soulmates in your present, the Empress is about new beginnings, new possibilities, and other things that I briefly read about. So this is your present. Can I just say too, with regards to soulmates don't necessarily mean that someone, and it's penguins. It's penguins. We know YMW, penguins. Soulmates are a soul that's come forward and will teach us something very important. Romantically, we like to think that soulmates are our loved ones forever. Soulmates don't always stay forever. What I've learnt is that we have many soulmates, and they're the ones, a soulmate is someone that we learn the most from, whether it's amazingly fantastic or amazingly devastating. So, soulmates present. Okay, so for YMW, why healing second chance, please? Please explain why healing second chance, please. Never-ending story. Wow, so never-ending story is about the same symphony, doing the same thing over and over, and now it'd be time, because I get this card, time to, I don't know if you can see that, hang on, time to start a new story. And with the tarots, it was healing and second chance, and then you get never-ending story. So something you're going to, you in your future, there's something going on that you need to say, right, it's time to start a new story. And that's what I've done. I've started a new story, and you see that I'm so much more composed and more happier. Oh, I don't know why I use the word happier. More at peace. I'm just going to have a look at Never-Ending Story. Okay, so self-criticism, the wounded ego, unnecessary dramas. There is a story woven through the imperfect fabric of life that tells of hurt and loss, rejection and humiliation, self-loathing and arrogance, and all manner of suffering born of unnecessary dramas. It is the old story whose refrain is that you cannot do this, must not go there, should not say that, lest your world come crumbling down. Today, know that none of this is actually true. The sky is not falling. The voice you hear is just a small, scared, conditioned part of you that got stuck in a lie, wants to protect you, and needs to be seen as a victim. Love that lost piece of you. Fear is all it knows. Distorted guidance is preventing you from being true to yourself. You are not your story. And the narrator is simply the voice of your fearful part, small and vulnerable and easily soothed. And remember, with the Ten of Swords, about it being about maybe work, and I feel that I've been saying to you, you're feeling very anxious about a decision that might come up in your future. That anxiety is your old tape going off in your head saying, oh, we know how this is going to turn out. And like it said, forgive and love that part of yourself that knew no other way of responding. So I find that your reading really interesting. Really, really interesting. What do you think, YMW? Yeah, YMW, yes. No, you don't, Brizzy. Patricia, we don't have kangaroos in the cities. No, I know that the rest of the world says that, but if you go out the country, you'll see kangaroos everywhere. In fact, that we're allowed to, there's, I don't know if there's a particular time of the year or people are allowed to go out and shoot them because they overpopulate. There's too many of them. And sometimes too, if you live away from the city just a little bit, you could see kangaroos, but no, not in the cities. There's not. They'd get killed by the cars. Brizzy Gamer Bros, I'm going to time you out. So YMW, this is a very interesting read. I had trouble with the tarot. They don't eat their tails. Please just be quiet, Brizzy. You're silly. Patricia's from Poland and you're confusing her. They don't eat their tails. Shush.
No, I just said they do eat their tails.
They do not.
Yeah, kangaroo tails.
Who does?
Well, people that shoot them.
Oh, they eat the tails.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Humans. I thought you meant the kangaroos eat their own tails.
No.
Kangaroo meat is actually sold in our shops, Patricia. It's a very lean, like has hardly any fat, so it's actually very good for you. But I can't eat it because kangaroos are so cute. So YMW, that's interesting. Not too sure about the, what are they called? The Oracle Tarot. I had trouble because I'm not used to them, because I've hardly touched them. I'm not used. Oh, bottom card is strength. So that's something. Strength is the bottom card. Courage, open heart. There we go, YMW. So the last card for you is strength. Not too sure about this deck, but I'm happy to keep practicing with it. But I do love the Oracle cards. Aren't they amazing? They clarified that reading, the tarot, just like that for me. And none of it was... Oh, I've got goosebumps. None of it was... the cards married with the tarot. So, whoa. So thank you, YMW. The Empress and Soulmates. Holy moly. That's... Oops, I didn't put that card in there. That's lovely. That's amazing. Okay, beautiful cards. Thank you. I don't know if anyone else out there, I'm talking very quickly today, wants a reading. You know that I'm happy to do a reading for my lovely... Yeah. Okay. I'm just putting these... What? I'm just giving these oracles a bit of a... Oracle Tarot a bit of a shuffle. I think I might pull one for myself. Pull out a card for myself. I am going to stream tonight too, everybody. Yeah. I will stream tonight as well. But keep an eye on the time. Only because I have to cook dinner and I am time blind. Okay, just... Okay. Okie dokie. Oh, this one here. This one jumped out. Pause. Observation. And it is the Nine of Wands. Nine of Wands. Pause. Observation. Yes, I'm fine. I'm fine. Just this. These tarots. See, they get me. They have a funny energy. Okay. Where are wands? Yeah, I can't see. Wow, there's not even... Where's the wands? It's swords. Oh, wands. Okay, Nine of Wands. Then go straight to it. This is a better than good time to put things on hold. This time around, you don't have to jump. This time around, you just need to wait and see what's in front of you clearly. And that will only happen when the dust settles. And don't make a commitment until it does. Meanwhile, you're going to be more ready than ever to deal with what needs to be done when the true issue finally becomes clear. There's so much power that can grow if you just show the right amount of restraint. Okay, so don't take control of anything, just pause and watch. The delay will be worth it because you'll be so well prepared. This is a time for watching, waiting, and keeping your training up so you'll be at the peak of your powers when the obvious becomes obvious. Wow. Not sure about that. I understand it. Yes, this is tarot. Tarot. Thank you. Pause and observe. Okay, so this is not a time to do, this is a time to wait. Yeah, it's a time to wait. Time to wait and just watch. Okay, alright. Okie dokie, I'll accept that. So, what's everyone got planned for the weekend? It is Saturday, it's the 2nd Saturday of January 2022. Isn't that wonderful? I'm just sure that one. Oh, yay for the emotes. Apparently I was saying it wrong, which is typical of me. Because we call them emojis. And when you go on Twitch, it says emotes. So I was like, emotis. Like really pronouncing the E on the end. But you don't apparently say it like that. Sorry, guys. I tell you, I showed you. Oh, gotta find a better way to. I just had a thought then too. A better way of setting up the my computer tower. At 12, not 8. Is that the time now? Are you telling me something that you couldn't tell me personally? What about basketball? Oh, basketball. You meant basketball at 12. Okay, alright. Yeah, okay, I got you. Alright, so I still have to drop you off. Because my son plays baseball, because COVID has gone out of control. Hello? Gee whiz, he didn't see that happening. Let that one go, sorry about that. There's no spectators allowed, so I have to take him, but I can't stay. I have to drive away and come back 2 hours later. And the sad thing with that is that his brother has moved up from Melbourne and has never seen him play baseball, and he won't be able to now. So that's really unfortunate. But anyway, it is what it is, isn't it? We can't do anything about it. Our life is not ours to control. The governments have got us all under control, all under their thumb. And if we do anything against it, we get in trouble. And I'm going to say it again, YMW. Do you know in New York it's illegal to do anything against the law? That fact blows my brains. Because, hello, isn't that what the word illegal means? If you do something illegal, aren't you breaking the law? Aren't you doing something against the law? Or have I gone into a Mandela effect? Have I gone into a parallel universe where illegal means the complete opposite? Someone please tell me. Yeah, I know stuff happens, it does. Like I said, we can't control it. And now it's time for Fun Facts with Darth Naida. Because there's 2 facts that keep sticking in my brain. One about Illinois, where it's illegal to give your pets a lit cigar, and in New York it's illegal to do anything against the law. That makes me laugh so much. Oh, I keep turning to the... Okay, you know what? I might be a little bit organised. Like I said, beginning, I need to be more organised so that when I go to college, I'm not all over the place. Oh wow, I didn't know this. How did I not know this? Everybody, I love birds. The fluffy, feathered birds. All my tattoos are birds. Oh, and then I show my one vase. It's not, but that's a stork. Oh my god. And I've got up here beautiful like wren. Oh, you can't see them, so anyway. But the only bird that can fly backwards is a hummingbird. Aren't hummingbirds amazing? No, I know. Hummingbirds, those tiny little wings. They remind me of bees. How do bees fly with those Big bodies, little tiny wings. Hummingbirds. YMW, do you remember seeing hummingbirds in California? And they were so tiny. We thought they were little flying beetles at first. And then, yes, we saw them in America. When we realised they were hummingbirds, because hummingbird is one of my totem animals. And my mother used to paint beautiful hummingbirds. And it's one of the tattoos I don't have is a hummingbird because it's going to have to be so perfect. So I'm leaving that to the right moment, the right artists, the right everything. And so yeah, hummingbirds can fly backwards. And no other bird can. Is that true? Okay. So that's a lovely fun fact. Oh wow. Okay. The giant squid has the largest eyes in the world. That is definitely a random fact. That is definitely a freaky random fact. So the giant squid has the largest eyes in the world. Woo! Now I've never seen. Ugh, I don't know why that made me get all creepy. But it did. It made me sort of feel like blah blah. Oh no, that's an octopus. Does someone want to put my octopus emote up? Because I love that one. It's 4 parts. Okay, now I can really relate to this, everybody. I'm going to put it up. I'm going to do it because I'll do it. Oh, thank you, YMW. Now, I can relate to this one. A goldfish has a memory span of 3 seconds. Yes, good. That is a fact. Frank Oz. Yeah, he's passed away. Frank Oz from the Muppets and Yoda have in common, they were both voiced by the same person. Yeah, Yoda's voice was Frank Oz. Yeah, thank you for sharing that, Brizzy. That's a very good fact. That's a nice fact too. We like nice facts. Did not know this. Okay, everyone, get your rat emotes ready. I don't think we have rats. I hope we don't have rats in the emotes. A rat can survive longer without water than a camel. And we all know what the humps in the back of the camels are. That's to store water. And we all thought, well, I thought, so rats can last longer without water than a camel. Wow, that is really random, that thought. And I'd hate to know how they know that. I don't want to know how they know that. Sorry, just looking at something. Yeah. A rat can last longer without water than a camel. Oh, for goodness sake. What is that? What is that? I can't see what that is, YMW. What is that? Poor rats. Oh, yeah. Toupees. Does everyone know what a toupee is? Do you want to explain it for Patricia? A toupee is what men wear when they're bald, Patricia. So it's a men wig, a toupee. Toupees for dogs are sold in Tokyo. Why does a dog need a toupee? Why does... Tokyo's an amazing place. Isn't it crazy? They sell the most crazy stuff. I'd love to go to Tokyo and have a look at all the crazy stuff. They have an amazing rockabilly culture in Japan. The way they paint their cars, holy, because they have a massive rockabilly car festival over there once a year called Moon Eyes, and everyone from the world goes over there. I haven't been there, but I've had friends that go over, and I have American friends that go over, and they take all these photos of all these amazing. So we're talking classic cars, you know, your 1960s, 1950s hot rods, your classic cars, your big Chevys, your Dodgers, all that, and the paint jobs. Oh, cannot. Wow. And the Japanese have a fantastic rockabilly culture, and all the men had the hair like Elvis. They just look so cool, so cool. Oh, this is smart. Is that right? The green code in Matrix was actually created from symbols in the code designer wife sushi cookbook. That is such a random fact. How did you find that fact out? Where did you find that fact? That's interesting. We have to go and see that too. Now that somebody's double vaxxed, we can go to the movies. Did you know, and this is I would be doing this too if I was them, a dolphin sleeps with one eye open. I would be too if I was a dolphin. I remember once when I was little going into my parents' room. My father must have been having an afternoon nap. I snuck in really quietly. I wanted to get something. I turned around and his eyes were open, and I got such a fright. I thought he actually was asleep. He was asleep with his eyes open. Oh, that's so scary. Just something random I just thought I'd throw out there. A crocodile cannot stick its tongue out. Probably because it's got the longest snout, the longest mouth in the... Is there any animal, or birds can have long beaks? A crocodile cannot stick its tongue out. There's no muscles in your fingers. Their function is controlled by muscles in your palms and arms. Yeah, there'd be tendons, wouldn't there? Tendons. Okay, good. That's another interesting fact. I'm liking this, Brizzy. I'm liking this very much. Thank you for sharing. Okay. Okay. Is it possible to hum while holding your nose? I suppose you want me to try. Do I have to? Television. Do I have to? Hum. Yeah, because you can't... Okay. Oh, it's true. Because it closes up... So we're... Yeah, because we're humming through our noses. Because humming, you have your mouth shut. Took me a minute. Okay, well, that is true. A mammal's blood is red. An insect's blood is yellow. And a lobster's blood is blue. Loud, fast music makes termites chew faster. Okay, everyone, put on your slow music like I have if you think you've got termites. I think loud, fast music makes us all move faster, doesn't it? The Earth's circumference is 24,900 miles. Yes, thank you. Circumference, yeah. Okay, thank you. Holy guacamole, talking about tongues. So a crocodile can't stick out their tongue. A blue whale, which is the largest mammal on this planet, a blue whale's tongue weighs more than an elephant. So just its tongue weighs more than an elephant. Wow! And then listen to this one. An ostrich's eye is bigger than its brain. Yeah. If you've ever watched an ostrich, yeah, I believe that. They're a little bit out there, aren't they? What about I now throw in a bit of a joke. Oh, Patricia, I hope we haven't lost you. I know this has been... Okay, rib tickling hilarious jokes. Guess what? They're actually not. They're really lame. They're really lame. Jokes that I wouldn't even have told when I was 10 years old. All of an adult human's blood vessels, if laid out end to end, would be about, was that 100,000 miles. So they could encircle the Earth 4 times. Wow! Wow. Wow. Isn't our body an amazing... Isn't our body... That's fine, you just... That's fine, you keep listening. Okay, so here is a joke. Is it funny? I'm not sure. What is a cannibal's favourite soup? One with a lot of body. Yeah, I'm just... This isn't... What stays hot in the fridge? Mustard. You can say anything too. You can say chili. These are ridiculous. These aren't rib tickling. Okay, everyone. How can you tell the difference between a can of soup and a can of baked beans? And the first person to say the right answer will get an emote. Come on, I'd like this to be interactive. Please jump in. Please have a bit of fun. Yes, hot English mustard's hot. Wasabi's hot, very hot. And then you have your mustards that are just tasty, like Australian mustard and Dijon mustard. Yeah. It's just a joke. Okay, so how do you tell the difference between a can of soup and a can of baked beans? Has anyone got any ideas? This is the... How did I get that cord stuck under there? I briefly showed this yesterday. I love this so much. Hang on. Get it away from that light. This is violet jasper. Okay, I'm going to bring it back. Violet jasper. Oh, I love it so much. I want to make sure. It could be baked bean soup. But true, but not the answer. It's not the answer. So okay, next, YMW, have a guess. Patricia, have a guess. How can you tell the difference between a can of soup and a can of baked beans? Brizzy's had his turn. Violet jasper. It is so beautiful. It's actually really heavy. They remind me of snooker balls. Oh, see? Okay. All right. Okay, so we can't expect him to say anything then. All right, I'm going to tell you the answer. You read the labels. Simple. Simple. But obviously hard for some. Okay, I'm going to look up the meaning of violet jasper. I love that so much. I love it so much. Violet jasper crystal. Oh wow. Oh wow. So the images are so beautiful. Just like this. Wow, there's some that are really purple. I wonder if they've been coloured. One thing I found out too, when you're buying your crystals, the rocks, these ones are pretty safe, but when you buy like your crystals, like that's a fire agate, some bad people, and I use the word bad because it's easy for Patricia to understand, just sell coloured glass. Oh, I would be devastated if that happened. So purple jasper or violet jasper. Okay, it is a powerful and protective stone that helps relieve stress and strain, soothes irritability, balances mood swings, dispels anger. Oh, I thought YMW was asleep. Thank you for making me drink my last of my coffee. Balances mood swings, dispels anger, rage, fear and anxiety. It calms and stimulates the mind, helping you become more focused, enhancing memory and improving motivation. So yeah, memory, that's why I would have bought that. But oh, it feels, this is obviously my stone, my sphere. Isn't that beautiful? That's from our beautiful planet. That was part of our Earth. I wish you could see it better. Let me just bring up Twitch again so I can... Oh, you could see it then when I had it back there. Okay. It's like our blue planet, but it's purple. Oh, I just love it. It's so beautiful. And it's quite heavy. Well, I don't have any coffee left. Oh. But I am prepared because I had a thought that maybe... Isn't it beautiful? So it's actually violet jasper. It does say purple jasper up here, but there's one that's really purple. So I'm wondering if that's... okay, purple jasper nostril. Okay, yeah, so if it's really, really bright purple, it might be man-made. Ouch. Jasper can come in any colour. It can be yellows, it can be reds, a lot of red jasper, all the greens. I have several. This is Dalmatian jasper. And see, it's like a cream colour with black dots all over it. I have a lot of jasper, but not on my table. I keep certain crystals and beautiful stones on this table, but I will start changing them around. But there's a reason I have them here. It's usually for memory. Redeem posture check. Okay. Oh, that was funny. Not really. I was breathing in, and the gas from the bubbles went up my nose and it actually hurt a bit. That's silly. 2 posture checks. Okay, for the next stone. Oh, this is just beautiful. Let me just go back to this, and I've got so many windows open. I need to close some down. Phosphorite crystal. Phosphorite crystal. Oh, wow. Phosphorite is this one. Now you're probably thinking, oh, Naida, you're just tricking us. That's violet jasper. Guess what? No, it's not. That's violet jasper, and you can tell the difference. This actually doesn't weigh as much. Wow, it doesn't weigh as much. Same size, and it's a lot lighter. But this is I'm going to say this. Phosphorite. Oh. Why do they make it so hard? It contains phosphorus and iron. That's what gives it its name. So phosphorus, so phospho, and then siderite, phosphosiderite. Okay, now I know how to say it. Siderite means iron, and phospho means phosphorus. And it's Greek. And it's beautiful. Okay. So it's lavender too, but it's more... Oh, look at that side. It's got... Yeah, it's more... where the jasper's more swirly. This is... it's a purple stone. Okay. So it's an excellent stone if you wish to connect with your spirit guides. Oh, it will facilitate a stronger spiritual connection. Oh, thank you. It will also bring your life balance and stability. It's a good stone to help you access past life memories and open your third eye chakra. Wow. Phosphosiderite has a lovely and soothing vibration that will relieve your stress. See, purple is wonderful. It's purple. Purple is the stress reliever in all stones. correct colour. It will relieve your stress. When you use a stone in meditation, its healing properties will resonate with all your chakras and also aid your spiritual growth. Wow. So in meditation, it resonates centered in the heart, higher heart and thymus chakras. Strong connection with the third eye as well. Also, if you use this on a regular basis combined with February birthstone, which is amethyst, you will feel an expansion of its actions happening inside you. Wow! Do I have any amethyst here? Oh yes, I do. I've got my seer stone. That's my amethyst seer stone. Realise the stone is actively healing your physical body in a deeper and stronger level. Oh, okay, that's when I'm going to do that. I wish I'd known this yesterday. I've got to print out all these pages because my short-term memory is so shot. Well, no. Because my short-term memory was so shot but is improving, I need to have all this written down for me. Actively healing your physical body on a deeper and stronger level. Raising my vibration to help in your emotional and spiritual healing. And with your spiritual awakening as well. So phosphosiderite will work on the areas of your life where it's most needed. What a lovely what a lovely stone. So, and only when that particular area is sorted out will it work on other areas. Oh wow. Wow. Healing action in the body, that's beautiful. Help you relax, slow down, and shut down when it's time to sleep. Oh, okay, it's going next to my bed tonight. And also in the stomach area, can work support adrenal and thyroid glands. Oh, okay. It can help reprogram and regenerate cells. Especially, I need to buy more of this and have it everywhere. Oh, you're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Especially if you use it with record keeper crystal. What's a record keeper crystal? What's a record keeper crystal? Does anyone know what that means? Oh, the lungs. Cold and flu. Okay, this would be a great stone for everyone who's got COVID. Or to protect from COVID, because it's respiratory, lungs, and colds and flu, which are both viruses. It'll bring energies of creativity, confidence, and concentration. Oh, well, that's why I've got it on the desk. Help you accomplish your tasks and achieve your goals, especially your financial goals. Yay! Oh, okay, I'm going to save as this page. This is a lovely page. I don't want to save image, I want to save the whole thing. Save as. Thank you. See, this is what I love about my channel, is that sometimes I think I don't have time to sit down and just spend time looking up about crystals. But when I come on my channel, I actually make myself do it so that I can share with my lovely viewers, my lovely followers. And I learn something. Which is the need of the moment, isn't it? So, phosphosiderite. Phospho meaning phosphorus, siderite meaning iron. Now, if I bring it up closely, can you see the purple in it? Isn't it beautiful? They are interesting, aren't they? They are. And they're beautiful. Oh, I lost a little stand. Oh. They're so beautiful. They really are. Yeah. And they make, regardless of what anyone thinks, they make me feel more centered, more balanced, more in line. So I'm going with it. I'm going to use them. they just make me feel, good. Good's not a good word. Good's not the right word. They're part of our beautiful planet, and I love that. So, and I'm just using, this is my zebra worry stone. Zebra is also jasper. That's a zebra jasper, and it's a worry stone because it has that little thumb. You might not be able to see it. Thumb, and it's just beautiful. I think everyone should have a worry stone. I think everyone should have a worry stone, and you can, if you don't want anyone to see it, you just keep it in your pocket, and you just. And I've got that, and I've got the I was gonna say gambaba. Is it gambaba? Kambaba one. This one, I bought this one online. It has a different feel. Yeah, that's not the need of the moment, that one. And I have, of course I do, my amethyst. This one I've had this worry stone for decades. Yeah. So a lot of the stones I have, or crystals I have on my table now, are new. And I get really excited about them. That's why I bring them here, saying I'll help, not help, I will talk about them. I was showing one of my sons this morning, this one. And yeah, guess what? It's lavender. But guess what it is? Never, ever, ever would have never thought this. It's lavender rose quartz. Sorry, I have to keep looking at it. Lavender rose quartz. Now, something just went through my brain then. I have to check this. Oh, I can't. Why can't I get off this page? Lavender rose quartz. Oh yeah, it's a real thing. Of course it's a real thing. I've got one in my hand, but I just had this feeling of, why is it? Look, how come rose quartz? Sometimes you can see through it. This is dense. You cannot. There's no. Oh, there's a little bit of light there. Lavender quartz. Okay, so it's a lavender quartz. Let's see what. Stone of love, healing, and joy. So it's the same as rose quartz. It's actually a type of rose quartz with a high level of titanium. Huh! Wow, titanium. This size too is called a palm stone, and you can hold it in your palm. They're really good for meditation, the size, and also because they're smooth. Both sides are smooth, whereas with tumble stones, the tumble stones are usually a lot smaller, like squarish, or they can be anything depending on how they polish them. Where these ones are very much, yeah, wow, they're very smooth, sit in your palm really well. It is said to alleviate lack of self-worth and low self-esteem. It helps to assist with appreciating the things around you. It has a lovely positive effect on the mind whilst dispelling mental blockages. It also brings love and joy to the carrier. Oh, lovely. I do have a little velvet pouch, and I used to carry around crystals. Like, I would make the conscious, what do I need today? Like, do I need more money in my life? Do I need more strength? And I'd pick which crystals and I'd carry them around with me. And I haven't done that for a long time. Oh, so that's a lovely stone too. Well, yeah, it's lavender. It's lavender rose quartz. You're seeing a bit of a theme here, aren't you? I do love purple. Green, just to change it. This is aventurine. This is also a palm stone. So smooth, the palm stones. Aventurine, I love aventurine. Isn't that beautiful? Green. Okay, back to Twitch. Make sure I haven't gone blurry. Lovely people, I've been 111. I've been speaking for 1 hour and 11 minutes. Oh my god! And then it went to 11111. Oh, that is such a good omen. Goosebumps, such a good omen. I love chatting with you. I love chatting with you. I wonder how. Oh, I was just thinking about mail overseas. How mail is getting overseas. Okay, it's 111, and I saw 11111. It's time for me to go, but I'm going to be back. I'm going to be back around 8:30 p.m. Brisbane time. So that's in 3.5 hours for those that don't live in Brisbane. And who knows what I might do tonight. But I'm very, very happy to do a card reading for anyone who comes on. Chat about it, chat about things, chat about life. That's what my blog is. We chat. Do I believe in karma? Good question. Good question, Patricia. Do I believe in karma? I believe we create our own karma. And I believe that I think karma has different names. Like if you do something wrong in certain religions, they tell you that you won't go to heaven. If you do something wrong in other religions, they'll say that you'll come back and live a terrible life. The one thing with karma, if you do believe in it, never wish bad karma on anyone. It's going to boomerang back. And that means, even if you say, oh, that person's being so horrible, but that's okay because karma will get them. Even thinking that out, the negative karma will come to you. So, hello Biz. My parents just got a divorce. Oh, I've been divorced twice. Yes. And we're just talking about karma. I was going to go, damn, because it was 11111. Advice for you, are you having a hard time coping? Biz? I am a counsellor, so I can give you advice. If you're having a hard time, we're all here. This is a very, we're all dealing with stuff. And we all talk about everything. So, Biz, if you are having a hard time, I tell you what, YMW and Brizzy Gamer Bros can definitely help you. They are my two sons from my two husbands. I've been divorced twice. So they can help you if you're feeling down. Just remember, it's not your fault. It's not your fault. And they both love you dearly and you don't have to pick sides. Sometimes parents will do that. They'll make their children say, who do you want to go live with? What do you blah 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 blah. You do not. You can love both of them. And the other parent who might not like that, or both parents, they'll just get over it. You do what's right for you, and you certainly can love both of them. Don't feel guilty about that. You can. Children get caught in the middle. And when I say children, I'm not just talking about little children, I'm talking about adult children as well. Teenage children, adult children. They certainly get in the middle of a messy divorce. So Biz, I can't say much more without getting a bit more feedback from you. I am going to stream again in 3.5 hours. If you're around, I'm not sure what part of the world you're from. If you're around, come back on and we can talk about it in more detail. Like I said, there's two people here that have lived through divorce, and both were very different divorces, and they can certainly help you with any questions there. But like I said, just always remember, it's not your fault. You're not responsible for your parents' lives. You're only responsible for your own. And take the good from both parents and leave the negative behind. And remember, they both do love you. So I'm sorry, Biz, you're not answering. I don't know if that's what you're looking for. There are professionals out there that also can help. There's also phone lines. Like I said, I'm not sure which part of the world you live in, but if you are feeling very down, please reach out. Reach out to those phone helplines. They're good. I've had to reach out as an adult to one of those because I was in a terrible space and didn't know where to turn to. And Patricia, I don't know if I've answered your questions about karma. I do believe in cause no pain. Let's just try to be the best versions of ourselves at every moment and not to be cruel. There are moments when we are cruel, like, when we have a breakdown of a relationship or we have an argument with a co-worker, and sometimes we say things that, like, we get angry and we say things that later we don't realise I didn't really mean that. But always try to step back and watch and observe before you say anything, which is what the card I got today is. Wasn't it the Observer? So just watch and observe. Yep. I was very quick to jump in. I was very quick to get angry a long time ago, and I have come a long way from there. So Biz, if you're on later, I'm certain. Please jump back on. We can talk again. I don't know if that was maybe not even a real question. I don't know. That's okay. This is, I love people asking me questions. I am a counsellor, so I can give some. I can. We have huge spiders in Australia, Patricia, huge. Am I scared of them? We have poisonous spiders. We have the redback, that will kill a child, but it won't kill them, it'll just make you very sick. We have funnel webs, they're very poisonous. We've got white-tailed spider, which is very serious if you get bitten by one of those. So yeah, I respect them. I try not to go near them. I don't believe in killing spiders. I think killing a spider is bad luck. That's my superstition. We have a spider called a huntsman, which sounds scary. And they're big, but they don't hurt us. They run around the walls and they look a bit scary. But they just eat the mosquitoes and the flies, and if you just leave them alone, they'll eventually go away. But we do have some scary spiders. Like I said, I respect them and I'd leave them alone. Do you have spiders in? You'd have spiders in Poland. I know it gets very cold there, but Australia, we've got the most deadliest snakes. We have sharks, but we are a beautiful country. We are a different country. We're very dry. The whole middle of Australia is basically a desert. Tricia, are you going to be on tonight? Are you able? Are you busy? Because I am going to go. I can't believe I saw that. 111. That was so cool. That was so cool. Thank you. Thank you, universe. I'll take that. I'm going to be back at 8:30. So 3.5 hours, Patricia. I've really enjoyed this. Interesting things. We talked about some interesting things. Interesting facts. Silly jokes. And some of my crystals or stones that I have on my table. I'm not sure about the Oracle Tarot. Okay, thank you, Patricia. You don't have to. No pressure. If you can't make it, I totally understand, because we'll always catch up. Okay, everybody. Just want to say that I'm going to log off now so that I can get ready and cook dinner and all that sort of stuff. And just remember that you out there, all my lovely followers, you're unique. There's no one else out there like you. I'm unique. We are uniquely imperfect. Go out and be the best version of yourself you can. Please stay safe. COVID has gone crazy. Stay safe, everyone, and you will stay safe. I have a feeling you're all going to be safe, and I'm going to see you again in about 3.5 hours. So, whatever you're doing, make sure you eat well, Smile, be happy, find a happiness, find one thing to be happy about today. And that's perfect. So, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, and good night. I'll see you soon, everyone. End stream.